Hello viewers, welcome back to another video here. Today we are back in our favorite ground here, that is training here, and it is one of our favorite. Actually, it's my favorite. Today, you might be seeing the other two videos where we did the gameplay one and also showing you the best guns. Today we are gonna show you some really underrated guns. You can see my brother has the M14. Yes, that is one of the most underrated guns in the game. So let's go have a look.
I'll tell you one really cool thing.
Well, I just have to
Bro, I'll
just
tell you one really cool thing.
What?
With the M14 rage score, you can continuously shoot, but without it, you have a tap.
Yeah, so that's the thing with the rage core. So we have a ton of underrated guns here, and we'll have to test all of these guns over here. There might be some overrated guns. So the most overrated gun here is the M249 here, because many people think it has a magazine of 100 and they think it's best. But the problem with the M249 is, though it does a decent damage of 33, it's just not good enough. It's a decent gun, but it's actually the most overrated. So we're not gonna be taking the M249. So we'll have to see here the M4A1. And what does the M4A1 actually do? Well, the M4A1 is an amazing gun here. So its headshot might be little less than the M249, it's only 148, 154.
165.
But it's a good thing over here, because you can do like this, the scope and no scope technique. And I've tried this off cam and it really worked wonders for me. So the M4A1 is one of your choice, and of course you can put some equipments on it to make it better. Now the next one, well, we won't be taking the AWM because it's not neither underrated nor overrated. It's just an amazing gun. But next, well, I should be changing instead of the M249 because it's not that great. So next is the M1014. Now people have used this. Why people use it? Because it has a higher magazine than the M187. The only problem would be with the M187 or the MB40, and the range is just, if I try to shoot my brother, I go further, it's difficult, so I need to go close.
How many meters? Go the most furthest.
So let me see. I can still scope here, so let's see how long will it take. So at 10 meters it will wait. 10 meters, okay, let's see.
More than 10 you can't.
Wait, I'm able to get you at
22 meters.
Okay, 22 meters is the thing. So well, we won't be playing that much gameplay here. We're gonna show you the other guns. So the M1014 is another underrated gun. Many people use the M1887, but the problem with the 887 is its magazine is less. Well, we won't say it's overrated, it's just good, but the problem is it is not the best. Yeah, it's actually one of the best shotguns, but the problem is it just has a less reload, though its damage is really high. But for the M1014, you can see, well, its headshot over here would be 132, whereas for the M187 is just 99. So
93.
Yeah, 93 to 99, somewhere there. So AK, we won't say that it's not that underrated. Let's have a look at the UMP here, because I don't see much people using it. Let's see the UMP.
I only saw 3
Well, 132 is really decent. That's really decent.
It's an MP40.
But the problem is, not many people. It's not an underrated gun, but it's totally a good gun. It's not the worst gun you can get. Well, the USP is the worst, of course. Nobody uses it. But it's a decent gun. It's not the best, one of the best. Now, off cam, while I was playing, I had a MP5, a person had a MP40, and I was able to finish the person with the MP5. So the MP5 might have 126 damage, but
I forgot the rage score.
Oh, so the MP5 is also another underrated gun, but
MP5 thermal boost is needed.
yeah, but it's actually a really decent gun, but don't think of use it for in the training ground. It's not the best actually, so don't think. Now the next gun over here, so G18, don't think of using, and let's go to my favorite gun, the M14, and let's just add a rage score to make it better. So you find the rage score.
So
Right.
without the race score, bro.
Okay, so this is with the rage score, but what I like about the M14 is if we do a leg shot, it's 50. So it's superb damage, it's like 50. Of course, when the people wear vest and helmet in the Bermuda, the Kalari match, for example, a classic or a rank game, of course it will reduce, but it does a ton of damage. So I don't know. My brother is in a playful mood, but the headshot, one headshot is actually enough to finish off the player. 275. It's a totally underrated gun. It's actually my favorite, and what you can do is you can just go the scope and no scope, which is one of my favorite thing, and you can of course make it a 4H scope, and it doesn't need that much attachment. You just need a rage score and a 4H scope.
I need the scope.
And I think for me it's the most underrated gun because not many people use this.
Let's go to the training ground.
Well, we still have a lot of guns. Scar, I know people use this. Let's check out the VSS actually, because the VSS might be underrated. I don't know about, we haven't added the
I
VSS.
think 2 heads, 150 heads, I think.
You were so close. It's 159. Now the VSS is decent, so don't think of
Silencer.
using it. You can use a Dragunov or a Kar 98.
No, not Dragon.
So a Grosai is not underrated. It's actually a really good MB40 as well. Now we go to the SKS. Now the SKS is super powerful. It does a damage of 374, which is more than the M14, but that's enough. We'll show you. And this is why I prefer an SKS if I'm sniping. If I don't have any sniper like Kar 98 or Dragunov, I use the SKS instead of the AK or the Scar. And the SKS is another underrated gun. And the SKS is another underrated gun, as you can see. 68 damage is not really bad. I just want to headshot. So the SKS is also another underrated gun. And now we have M249. I already told it's the most overrated for me. Well, my brother is just playing with the M60. Now we have the M187 or nicknamed the a small shotgun for me because it's used a third tier weapon for me. So the M1873 actually does a little bit more damage than the M187, which is crazy. Well, it does 20 damage, like 40 to 60 damage, and it's actually not really bad. It's another underrated gun, and you should use this instead of a G18 or a M500. Now Kar 98, you know, it's good. Crossbow is decent as well. Now one of the most underrated gun is the FAM AS. So why I'm telling FAM AS is one of the most underrated, because, well, look at this, 176. Just need to do 2 headshots, and we of course got skins for it. So FAM AS is just
How much your headshot?
amazing. 176, and then it does decent damage at 32.
How much? 32? Me too, 32. Hi, you're saying.
Well, there's some 32, so 32 into 3 makes it 96 damage in the first reshot. Of course, controlling it, you need to master it. You gotta tap up a lot, which you can do. You usually use a shotgun, right? So FAM AS is actually really good, and a headshot. That's why, if you haven't seen my previous video where we use color, I actually opted for a FAM AS, and you see I have knocked down a person in Santa Carina in Clash Squad Kalari. That's why FAM AS is another underrated gun.
I saw something cool with the Kar 98.
Well, SM8.
Bro,
Well,
car 90 also has something cool.
what?
Look at this.
Yeah, you can switch guns as you know. So SM8 is, I'd say, really good. There's nothing underrated in that. Now this is one of my least favorite guns, the Sparks 12. Now I haven't checked it
I
out.
hate that sound.
Yeah, so let's see the headshot of Sparks 12. Well, 99 is like almost able to finish a person, but just 18 damage. Are you kidding me? I rather take the M1873. And this is actually not that great gun, so don't opt for the Sparks 12. It is not that good. Now let's see the AN94 and let's go have a look. Now the AN94 is pretty good actually. 198 damage. Let's have a look again. Oh my goodness. The AN94 does 198 damage. Another underrated gun. Now you might be thinking that in class squad it will be like 165. That is because the players are using a level 2 helmet which reduces the damage. If I do body shot, it will be 36. If I keep on doing 36 is really good. So and I can even do like this. So that's my favorite tactic, to aim quickly and take out those people.
Let's go.
So AN94 is another underrated gun. Now I just forgot about the Drakunov here, but you know it's actually not underrated. You can see 80 damage is really amazing. So now we gotta go to the P90. I mean the M60 actually. I did not see. Now the other variant, it's actually the M14's brother, but let's have a look. 170. Oh my goodness, 170 is enough for me because the rate of fire on this thing is amazing. So M60 is another underrated gun. So you can even go for it inside a SCAR or AK, but if you are comfortable you can go, but these are really some underrated guns. That's why we have training mode here to like check out which gun suits you. Now the yellow ones, it can even take out the back ones, which a AWM and a car 98 can't do. That's really amazing. Now that's the M60 for you guys. Now you know the M500, just don't take it, it's not that great. But now we got the P90. Now P90 looks a little bit weird though, but it's great. 126 is decent and really good. So what? So the P90 isn't that great actually. It does only have 15 to 20 damage, so it's not the best reliable gun for you. So that's why not many people take. Now comes the CG15. Now this is a really rare gun, so let's go. And one of the greatest thing is you can just, it's a really good sniper, 4125 damage. But if you move like that, it's kind of an overrated gun because it does only 25 damage. A gun should at least do 30 damage. So CG15 is another overrated gun, but of course M249 is the most overrated. Now we got the plasma. Now looking at the plasma, 176 is amazing. And if you do another body shot,
Hey, that's a car 90 body shot.
Well, 32 is just really amazing for the plasma. The problem is just don't use it because after some time it's all.
Shoot.
See, this is what's gonna happen. You can see the percentage increase. It should be next to 0 actually. Otherwise you can't use it. See, I'm trying to use, you can't. You gotta wait for some time. That's why plasma is not the best. Now you gotta choose for other things. Well, now we got the 887. Now the M1873 and the M101 for really outshine. But what people you think, it's not an overrated gun, neither an underrated gun, so it's just good. Now we have 3 more guns left. I mean 2 more. Now we got the new Thompson here, and the Thompson is actually, let's see, 25. It's better, a little bit less better than the MB40, but 137 is decent, and MB40 does only 126 damage. So it's not a underrated gun. AK is not underrated, neither overrated. Now you got the shield gun. Now
That's superb.
Shield gun is really amazing.
Let me break that in my fist.
You wanna break it?
How much health is it? Food,
Yeah.
okay. Hepla.
Okay, so enough chit chat. We are going to fight. Yeah, we have been waiting for this. And what I'm now gonna take is a crossbow, of course, an M1014, which is right over
You
here.
used to hate it, right?
Yeah, but now I understand. And now the M14. It's sometimes even better than a AWM at times. You can believe me. So I just need a 4H scope for this thing, and I need also a rage core, because a rage core is what makes it good. No, we need more actually, so we'll be right back. So we have got everything. You can see there's 24. Let's show you why it's so good. So let's go to the trading ground now. So as you can see, the M14 is really helping me a lot, and I have survived a lot. Oh my goodness, there might be a person. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't